Good morning, GC. I'm Abigail Hughes here with Marcy Williams to bring you today's announcements.
Be sure to remove all cars from the band practice field by 3:30.
Students who signed up or wish to join Agape should pay their $5 dues or $15 if you want a t-shirt to Miss Nance in the computer lab before fall break.
Seniors, if you're interested in attending the WKCTC Open House trip October 20th and or the UK field trip October 29th, please see the counselors in the PE Commons during lunch this week. To attend the UK trip, students must complete an application and be accepted. The application is due October 2nd. There is no cost for this trip. The charter bus will leave at 4:30 a.m. and return at approximately 5 o'clock p.m. For the WKCTC trip on October 20th, students will leave GCHS at 9:30 and return at 12:30 in time for last lunch. The cost is $5 to attend and limited seats are available.
See your counselor if you have any other questions. GCHS dress code applies to both trips.
Post your pictures on Instagram or Twitter with hashtag GCNation. You could win this week's free food from the Mayfield Dairy Queen. That's all you have to do. Take a pic showing school spirit or Eagle Pride and post it to Instagram or Twitter with hashtag GCNation.
During the break, Logan Traylor will have your weekend sports action.
And Resource Officer Jonathan Grant shares a message on parking lot safety.
Hey GC, last Friday we beat Apollo 30-13. Dakota Dixon had 174 rushing yards with 3 touchdowns. Trevor Grant had 93 receiving yards with a touchdown. Ron Mathis went 12 for 27 with 173 passing yards and a passing TD. Our guy golf team plays in a regional tournament today at Calvert City. Our guy soccer team played over the weekend, losing to Tate's Creek 1-4, and we tied Owensboro 1-1. For GCTV, I'm Logan Traylor.
Good morning. This is Officer Jonathan Grant with your Graves County Schools Department of Public Safety. And when you talk about safety, it brings to mind your driving of motor vehicles. We are now in week 8 of the Graves County School calendar, and I've had an opportunity to observe most of you in your driving habits. And when you talk about safety and driving, it's probably one of the single most dangerous things that you will do in your entire life. So I've enlisted one of your fellow students to where I stand in the back parking lot to get a video of what your all's driving habits look like from my perspective, as well as how you are as a pedestrian. And when you think about safety, I think of the 3 E's of traffic safety. The first of the 2 3 E's are education, which is one of the things I'm trying to do here with this video. The second is enforcement, and some of you all have already experienced a little bit of that, and we'll talk about that here in a little bit. And then the final one is engineering, and that's kind of out of my area, but I will focus on the first 2. The education aspect, I've enlisted one of your fellow students to do a video of your all's driving, and he's going to show that as a part of this clip. Some of the do's and don'ts whenever you're driving on the education aspect, as a driver, you need to make sure that you always have your seatbelt on. You also need to make sure that your speed is at a low speed. You will see coming into the parking lot that it says it's a 15-mile-an-hour speed zone. That is true. However, At the end of the school day, whenever you have all of the chaos going on, all the different athletes crossing over, and the junior ROTC, and the grandparents, and all of you guys going, and the buses going every which way to get out of here, that 10-minute period when it's very chaotic, you cannot travel at 15 miles an hour safely through the parking lot. So make sure that you keep your speeds at a low level. Be kind to your fellow classmates and those that come on campus. Think about their personal safety as well as yours. Make sure you check your mirrors, keep your speeds low, wear your seatbelt, and stay in your aisle. As a driver, one of the biggest things that I see that's very unsafe is cutting through the different traffic lanes and through the parking spots instead of staying in your lane. Some of the things that I've seen, traffic violations that I've seen most violated, are the use of personal electronic devices. You'll be talking on your phone or you'll be texting while you're driving, and the over acceleration. Now let's talk about pedestrians. When you're walking across through the parking lot, you will see on this video that a lot of times you're either on your electronic device and you're walking around, you're not paying attention. When you're walking through the parking lot, you need to have your head on a swivel looking all the way around the whole time. If there's a crosswalk provided like there is in front of the pack, make sure you utilize the crosswalk. That will also increase your safety. A lot of times you're very excited about getting out of school and you start carrying on your conversations with the other person that you're walking out with, and you're not paying a bit of attention to what's going on around you. And it terrifies me to watch you guys sometimes, which is why from time to time I will point out to you, hey, look behind you. And I don't want anything to happen to you guys. Some of the most commonly violated traffic laws that I see out in the back parking lot are, number one, careless driving. That's KRS 189-290. Basically, what that says is, under those circumstances that I just described, that last 10 minutes as you're leaving the parking lot, you cannot lawfully drive 15 miles an hour through our parking lot with all of the different hazards that are out there. Several of the traffic violations that I have written already this year have been under that careless driving statute. You have a responsibility to make sure and not drive fast through the parking lot, and be very cautious as you're driving through there. So you can actually be cited for going 15 miles an hour or less if you're being careless about doing so. Failure to wear a seatbelt. Make sure that you do that. It's not a preference type thing. KRS 189-125 commands you to wear your seatbelt while you're in operation of your vehicle in the Commonwealth. Use of a communication device while operating a motor vehicle is also a common violation, and it's 189-294. And then improper start. A lot of times, it's funny, I've heard someone say loud pipes save lives. Well, some of you all really do enjoy listening to your pipes, and I've noted, and I do too. I have aftermarket exhaust on my car as well, or my truck as well. However, don't over accelerate in the parking lot. I had one young man, I would never drop a dime on him or say who it was, but he left a nice set of black marks out there in the parking lot, and I followed up on our video surveillance system and discovered who that was and followed through with a traffic violation because it was a safety issue. Officer Kevin and I are here to support you and the staff, you the students and the staff here at Graves County, in the Graves County schools. So we are very much a part of your community. We like being here, and we're here for your safety and the safety of those that come and visit on campus. It is a great day to be an Eagle.
Yeah. I was running through the six with my walk. You know how that go. You know how that go. You know how that go. Running through the six with my walks. You know how that go. You know how that go. You know how that go. Don't with this block and get back on the road. Yeah, but you know how that go.
Join Graves County's Got Talent. The Student Talent Show is coming to the PAC at 5 o'clock on Thursday, October 1st. 3 high school acts will be chosen to represent the high school in the district's overall contest. See Ms. Waldrop in D42 if you're interested in performing.
The FBLA meeting for October is Friday, October 2nd in the PAC. All members should attend during SSR and break. This will be the last opportunity to order an FBLA t-shirt. If you are interested, dues are $14 or $22 for dues and a t-shirt.
Sophomores and juniors who wish to be considered for the National Merit Scholarship Program, the PSAT is the exam you must take to qualify for the program. The PSAT will be on Wednesday, October 14th in the library. The cost for the exam is $15.
If you are a junior and qualify for free and reduced lunch, you may request a fee waiver. Waivers are limited and will be issued on a first-come, first-served basis. See Shelley Wright in the office to sign up. Registration ends this Friday.
Students who wish to join Spanish Club should pay their $10 dues to Miss Reed or Miss Thompson before fall break. Those wishing to buy a t-shirt should also pay by then. The cost is $8 for new members and $5 for old members and free for seniors.
Calling all interested individuals or clubs. Pep Club will be hosting its first ever kickball tournament on October 3rd. All interested in participating need to attend an informational meeting on Tuesday, September 29th during upperclassmen SSR. The top 2 teams will advance to the first annual Region 1 kickball tournament.
Attention seniors who are the first in their family to attend college. If you're a senior and you're the first member of your immediate family, parent, guardian, siblings, to complete degree requirements from an institution of higher education and have a minimum of a 20 ACT reading score, then you're eligible to apply for the KSBA First Degree College Scholarship Program. If this applies to you, please see Ms. Rogers in the guidance office by Friday.
Strictly Business interviews for all seniors is Friday, November 20th. All seniors must complete a career interest survey to choose their interviewer. The link to the survey is on your screen.
Anyone trying out for the bowling team who has not had an athletic physical will need to get one by Nurse Riley today in her office starting at 3 o'clock. The cost will be $10.
Art Club will be canceled tomorrow.
On Thursday, Art Club will be helping the health department decorate their parking lot for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. If you plan on attending this trip, please stop by to see Ms. Cope to get a permission slip. Permission slips need to be turned in on Wednesday.
That's all for today, guys. For GCTV, I'm Abigail Hughes.
And I'm Marcy Williams. Have a great day, GC.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.